right, welcome to Pop Warner Football, Cable 8 broadcast. I'm Pat Pollard. Chris Peterson is on camera. Nice of him to join us. He's the cameraman for the B team, but came in a little early. I'll be doing the play-by-play, as I mentioned. Today's game, Sharon Eagles are up against Bellingham. I think they're the Panthers of Bellingham. Football town. Chris and I were talking before the game. I mean, sometimes you know what you're going to get. Actually, I came here, Chris, about 9:10. The game starts at 10:30. Kevin likes to get down here early. And I found out that the Bellingham team was here at 8:30 this morning. So my sense is we're in for a football game. Baseball-wise, we both involved in baseball. It reminds me of the Norton baseball team. We'd have a game at 5:30. Norton would be there at 4 o'clock. I'm like, what's going on here? Yeah, all right. Let me get the roster here for the A team. It's Chris Sherwood, number 6. Kevin Pollard's now wearing number 12. Alex Weaver, number 10. Ezra Shapiro, 20. Alex Scott, 22. Tyler Kowalski, 24. Chris Mahali, 30. Zach Glassberg, 34. Brad Maddox, 40. Jeff Enos, 44. Cam Binley, I think, is wearing 15 today. He's out there at the center of the field. Let's see, Jesse Sawyer, 52. Will Lewison, 54. Justin Nola, 55. Justin Weiner, 64. Kevin Duffy, 72. Dan Polinsny, 75. Jamie Harding, 81. Jesse Anderson, 82. And David Linehan is number 84. Coach, Bill Anderson, head coach, assisted by Paul Linehan. Ed Coffey, Rich Harding. Kenny Sawyer is the equipment manager. We haven't figured out what he really does. And Leslie Engelson is the team manager, and we all know what she does. Just about everything. All right, Chris Peterson's my spotter, I guess. He's going to let me know that Sharon is going to be kicking off. Chris, I don't know, you've tracked the B team. The B and the C teams will be following this game. Both are undefeated, but you probably saw some of these games. The A team is now 1-4. They started off with a big win against Holliston, and then they've lost 4 straight. So they're going to try to get back in the win column. They've had trouble on the kickoffs. Matter of fact, they're going to try this. I think the B team does this often. They try an onside kick and see if they can get the ball back. But Kevin and I were down here early, and he heard the coach say that watch out for the short kick. So these games aren't televised on ESPN, but the word gets around the league. All right, we're ready to roll. I'll get to the cheerleaders a little later. Sharon, maroon and white, going right to left. And white and red uniforms, Bellingham. They're waiting. They can't start the game until they have someone doing the markers. This is mostly volunteer. I know I'm getting paid a lot to do this, and Chris as well. But they look for volunteers to do the chains, MPR. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, nice play by number 80. That was a good kickoff by Alex Scott. You know, he drilled number 80, and number 80 did a great job. We don't have their rosters. Too confusing for me, I'll be honest. All right, defensively, let's see who we have out there. We have, let's see, Duffy's out there. I see him, number 24. Tyler Kowalski, 44, Enos. Nola, 72 is out there. All right. Let's see if they've got 3 receivers out. Handoff up the middle right away. Kevin Pollard wraps him up from the safety position, and number 55, Justin Nola. Yeah, there was a hole. I mean, Chris, you probably could have ran through that hole. Boy, it's good having you here. All right, we've got second and call it 2 from the 43. I'd expect them to pass, too. It seems like they have some receivers again right up the middle. Number 40 wraps them up. And it's a first down. Brad Maddox wrapped them up. I mean, it seems like they're getting a lot of penetration up the middle. cheerleading group. The A-team cheerleaders been out here, rain or shine. Yeah, again, I expect, they're going to pass it one of these times. Pass, there it is. Oh, and broken up at the last second by Kevin Pollard. He came over by the safety, and number 82 got a hand on it. And if he, number 27, if he caught it cleanly, it would have been trouble. But Kevin Pollard broke it up just as he bobbled it a little bit. We call that, yeah. Again, it's a tight formation now. We'll probably run right. Oh, and there's a fumble. He picks it up. Oh, and they miss him. Number 55, Justin Nola. That's another thing. Cam Binley in there. The Sharon Eagles tackling. They really have to wrap these kids up. You saw an example there that they had two kids on him, and he eluded both, and then Justin Nola came in from his linebacker position and popped him. Big third down play. If they can hold them on this series, it would be good because the last couple of games the team has come out and scored on their first possession, which really makes it difficult. They're, again, left. They'll probably pitch it, go that left side. Again, wrapped up. I think Kevin Pollard, again, was over there. Alex Scott was over there. That's Alex Scott's playing defensive end. He's normally a linebacker. Bill Anderson moved him out to the end position. Yeah, it looks like 4th and 13. They have to get all the way down to the 28.5-yard line for first down. Chris, again, football, 10-minute quarters. When you run the ball, you probably get the ball twice a quarter. So it's very important you take advantage of these situations. Watch the pass. And they wrap them up. Nice play by Cam Binley. Cam Binley has some speed. And the quarterback rolled out, and he had no one open, and Sharon comes up with a big stop. That's big. Let's see if they can build on it offensively. Leah Woke, cheerleaders, Claudia Nair, Stephanie Zanuck, Kimberly Coynes, Robin Linick, Jamie Parness, Felicia Cohen, Jennifer Schiff, Kristen Foley, Corrine Pillows, Shira Gorski, Robin Saul, Valerie Cast, Hayla Rentala, Paige Avery, Sarah Wooten. Okay, first play from scrimmage. We'll get to the rest of the cheerleaders in a minute. Kevin Pollard is the quarterback with Binley and Scott in the backfield. Right to Binley, and he breaks a tackle, still going. Oh, that's good hustle there. Cam's a tough-nosed player. Picks up 2 pretty much on his own. Paige Avery, Sarah Wooten, Jessica Trout-Savino. Oh, quick snap. Okay, they did this the last time. Thanks, Chris. They go to the hurry-up offense. Confuses the team a little bit. They'll probably give it to Alex Scott. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. He didn't look like he was sure on his feet for a while. He didn't look like he had a grip on that ball. He picked up 8 yards, but he fumbles it. All right. Christine Nault, Elizabeth Hale, Kimberly Apt. That's a good run. And I saw when he made the cut, he slipped, and then he really never regained composure. And then first hit, popped the ball up. They got to watch those turnovers. All right, gives it right back to... Yeah, about the 49.5. Binley, Pollard, Sherwood on the tackle. Bill Anderson making the substitutions. Again, a rule is that they do have minimum play rules. I believe, given the size of the squad, which isn't too much, each player has to play 10 plays. So they try to get them all in, and they'll shuffle them back and forth. Second and, say, 6. It's a reverse. Arm tackle. Chris Sherwood is the only one back there. All the way down to the 10. Maureen. All right, 2nd and goal from the 9.5. They're probably going to run it left. You see this formation, they're going to come left. There it is. Alex Scott wraps him up, and down he goes. That formation seems to give away because they actually have 2 or 3 guys in front blocking. Alex Scott's the end on that side, so he was calling for help. All right, it's 2nd and 5 for a touchdown. It's 2nd and goal from the 5. Ooh, he's wrapped up real quick, but he's in. Again, a nice big hole in the middle. It seems to be that's where they're going. They can't seem to get outside, and that's a turnover at the 50-yard line. But Bellingham very quickly with that reverse picked up 30 yards or 40 yards and got right into scoring position. All right, Sharon's going to regroup here. They're going to try to take care of the ball. These extra points are all important. At Pop-Warner level, if you kick the extra point, you actually get 2 points. If you run it in, you get 1. Just the opposite of college and pros. Ball's down, kick is low. Oh, and it hits the crossbar, but that was the goal, the soccer goal crossbar. So it went under the football goalpost, so kick is no good, so Bellingham jumps off to a 6-0 lead. All right, so let's see what we can get done. Yeah, you know, and we mentioned this before, is that because they run the ball, you don't see much passing. That'll stop the clock. The clock is kept on the field. They will stop play with incomplete passes, penalties, and the like. But if there's just running plays, I mean, it eats up the clock. The clock continues to run. So that's why we figure Sharon will probably get this possession, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Binley and Scott are in back. Let's see if they kick it deep. There's a big gap in between the second line and the top line. All right. Enos bobbled it a little bit, but it looked like his teammate jumped on it. Number 75, actually. Dan Podlinski, who is actually the center, hurt his thigh. Justin Noller, I see him go in. He can snap the ball as well. All right, let's see if they try something here. Again, it was the hurry-up offense. Binley had a couple of 3 yards. Kevin Pollard actually picked up close to a first down before he fumbled. So they seem to have at least been able to move the ball. It's a cold, raw day, too, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see turnovers today. It may come down to who keeps the ball, takes care of the ball better. Okay, no gain there. Hurry up offense again. Last time, this is the same setup. Kevin kept it, but I think Alex Scott hasn't had a touch yet. It's a pitch to Alex Scott. He cut it inside. This hurry-up offense, I think, you know, they can't pass out of this formation. Hand off to Alex Scott right up the middle and down to the 49. 3 yards. Actually, they spotted him at the 50, so This hurry-up offense has gained 2 yards in 3 plays. We may get a pass now, but they settled in. So I would suspect that, yeah, Chris, you're right. It's like you have Jesse Anderson and Chris Sherwood in there, 2 of their receivers. What will happen is Kevin Pollard will normally roll out and try to hit Jesse Anderson from the tight end position. Oh, there's motion. Cam Binley. Kevin Pollard keeping it. But there's a flag. It was motion. That's interesting, Chris. Yeah, I was just gonna say they're calling it an illegal shift. So I guess it should have been, the play should have been, yeah. But,
It's not a free play like the other one.
no.
Off defense, then you get a free play. I don't know.
I was thinking that. I was surprised. I saw the flag go down, and then I realized that, on a motion penalty, they usually blow the play dead. And it would have been Sharon's ball, 4th and maybe 14, but at least they would have had another shot at it. Anyways, here we go. Bellingham, 1st and 10 on the 49, right up the middle. They seem to have closed that hole then. What you'll see here also with this opposing team, they have to get the kids to get their plays also. So, I mean, you may see some of the backfield. I don't know if it's the starting backfield now. So Sharon certainly has to do their best to shut them down here. I don't know if you picked it up. I mean, the people at home may be looking at numbers, but sometimes you get that as well. All right, 2nd and 8 from the 50. Yeah, they have a different backfield. You can see the timing's off, and they're trying to get some kids to play. So it'll bring up 3rd and 13. Again, they've shown that they're not afraid to pass. Quarterback's taking a while. Sometimes the refs will call, but usually, he's looking at his watch. It's probably maybe the end of the quarter more than anything, because I'm surprised we've gotten so many plays off. All right. Again, it does look like a pass or a little screen. Justin Nola, good hit. Tyler Kowalski was over there. Jeff Enos was in the neighborhood, but kind of get out of the way. 4th and 10 and a half. Timeout, Bellingham. All right, well, why don't we take a timeout as well, Chris, all right? Score 6-0 Bellingham. All right, we're back. Another big 4th down play. We're just about at the end of the first quarter. I would expect some sort of reverse. They've got the big back tandem there, and there's a pitch and a quick punt. Kevin Pollard catches it. Nice play. Yeah, his baseball came in handy there. That's a dangerous move because that is the quarter. That was a dangerous move a little bit, but he had good hands and he kept it. All right, end of the first quarter. 6-0 Bellingham. We'll be back with the second quarter in a minute. All right, we're back. Chris and I were talking during the break between quarters. Sharon will be now going left to right. There's really not a huge advantage. There's not much wind out there today. It's just a raw, cold day, and like I said before, you have to take care of the football. Motion. Again, Binley up the middle. And he's got a first down. Let's see if they mark it as such. Yeah, I know. I see the markers. I think they'll give it to him. Oh, first down. All right, that's a good one. They've had success with running Cam up the middle, and then every now and then get Alex to the outside. Hopefully they'll try that, establish some sort of running game. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. It seems like a lot of the plays are from this spot in the field. They're not doing it just for the camera. Here goes Alex Scott outside. He's got 5, 7, 10, first down and out of bounds. So that's what they're doing. I mean, you know, they mix it up. They give it a cam up the middle and get Alex to the outside. So moving the ball again. They've had, you know, they've had success moving the ball. It's not as if they're not chalking up the yardage. It's a matter of putting it in the end zone. They've scored this year, but unfortunately they've given up that first touchdown. They always seem to be battling back. It'd be good to get on the scoreboard before the half and hold Bellingham. Again, Alex Scott right up the middle. And he fights for 2 or 3 yards. So we're going to get a heavy dose of Scott and Binley. Kevin comes over and gets the play from Billy Anderson. He was unsure, and Ed Coffey, the assistant, let Kevin know what he wanted. Mentioned before, Bellingham is 2-3 on the year. Motion. Counter to Alex Scott, and he'll pick up the first down. A good spot will get him the first down, and Alex gets up, lets him know. All right, we see the front line opening up some holes. I mean, number 72's in there, Duffy. I think Jesse Sawyer's usually in there. Dan Polinzi is the center. Number 44, Jeff Enos, is there. Number 54 is also out there. Okay, that's Will Lewison. Cam Binley's met right at the line. He's not going to, and they flipped the ball open. The whistle hadn't blown. There was no whistle, and that was Cam's second effort. Yeah, we're just talking about that. That's what it's going to come down to. You know, I don't think a whistle should have blown. He seemed to have separated himself a little bit, and just as he did, he ripped the ball out.
Real careful second effort on a day like today.
I know, everything's tough. Yeah. That hurt. They were driving the ball there again. That's twice. Again, right up the middle. Right up the middle. Didn't take long. All right, well, talk about turnovers. That's the second time they've scored. I mean, that was a little quicker than before. But, you know, trying to take care of the ball, they're driving, and the momentum goes right to Bellingham. He was untouched.
Yeah.
Untouched.
In the middle and the outside.
Okay, again, they're going for the 2-point conversion. Ball's down, and it is up, and good. Looks good. No, wide right. All right. So it's 12-0. Again, 2-possession game, or 2-scoring distance here. So Bellingham is 12, Sharon is nothing, and I feel that the momentum clearly is in Bellingham's side. Sharon just has to try to keep the hands on the ball. 2 turnovers. Bellingham seems to be doing a good job with it. But that was a good ride. You know, give Bellingham credit. I mean, that kid hit the hole, you know, very quickly, and then he was through the linebacker core, and Kevin Pollard, a safety, couldn't get over in time. Just didn't look good on paper, I guess.
And he gets an extra point, so there's two here. Plenty of football to go.
Big long kick. Cam Binley takes it. And he's wrapped up down to the 39-yard line. Good return. We talked about possessions, and Sharon, this will probably be the last time they see it this half, unless of turnovers and whatnot. So, very, very important. They try to get on the scoreboard. All right. Chris Sherwood wide left. I'm wondering if he's going to keep going with the run, which really, as long as they take care of the ball, they're doing okay with it. Alex Scott, counter, up the middle, and he gets 5 yards. Mentioned before, it's, moving the ball. Maybe they'll keep it in Alex's hands. He seems to be able to hold it a little better. Notice Alex is wearing gloves as well, and, I'm not a huge fan of that stuff, but on a day like today with the ball wet, they make the gloves nowadays. You get a better grip on it. I see a lot of them out there with it. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 46. Binley, first down. Yeah, I noticed the second effort wasn't there that time. True.
Best cuts, best returns, just keep it simple. Offense still has the advantage, but
Yeah, I was talking that before. It's that it is a little easier for the offense to make the cuts and all that. But at the line, the line's the line. I think everyone is just kind of at equal territory there. Pitch to Alex Scott. He tries to get outside, and he's wrapped up. Someone's going to block. Someone's going to take that defensive end out. You pitch it that way, you need one block, really. If you can get the defensive end out of there, Alex has the sideline. But both the defensive end and the outside linebacker were there. Might want to try to go the other way now. I don't know. Second 15. They're going backwards here at the probably 46-yard line. Cam Binley jumps on it. Let's see if he's going to punt. Kevin Pollard, it's 4th down now, right? Or is it 3rd? Well, he had Binley on the run, Scott, and then that. Right? Should be 4th down. Binley ran up the middle for 5 without the second effort. Then Alex to the right got nailed, and then that. So I've got 4th. Well, these are volunteers, Chris. You see the 3rd down marker really should be 4th. Looks like they're going to go for it, which is kind of interesting. And they run it. He still's got a long way to go. I give Alex credit, but it just, a run up the middle at 4th and 17, it's going to be kind of difficult unless he breaks it. Unless we had the down wrong. We're not going to say anything. But up here in the booth, we have it as 5th down. No? Okay, so we've got 5th down and 11. People at home, we had a Binley run up the middle for 5 yards. We had Alex Scott outside for a loss of 5. A mishandled snap. And that one. And they're going to kick on 5th down and 11.